Chicago. And we are back again on another fantastic Friday. Yeah, Friday, meaning Frigga. And if you don't know what Frigga means, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I had to get everything straight right here. I've been having a hard time with this description of the live and everything today. Don't know why. However, I do want to say happy Juneteenth to everybody in America. Yeah, Juneteenth for everybody in America, especially black people. In fact about it, you have some black people that don't even know what Juneteenth means, yet they're celebrating it. Y'all think about that. Juneteenth is celebrated, but yet some people, black people, don't even know what Juneteenth means. But I want to say happy Juneteenth Day to you. I remember when Juneteenth became a national holiday. I was on the Delaware Bridge. Yeah, you can view that video on MOPOWERZ, my other channel. Then I had 3 channels. But you can view me on the Delaware Bridge on Juneteenth. Not when it was made a national holiday, I'm sorry. Because the city of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin has been celebrating it for 55 years. But a couple of years ago, I was on the Delaware Bridge, okay? Juneteenth. If you don't believe me, just go to my other channel, MOPOWERZ. And if this is your first time chiming in to this channel, we ask that you subscribe, share, like, and press the hype button. Yeah. If you're not having a fantastic, beautiful day, that's on you. That's not on us. That's on you. That which you allow to control your mind. That which you allow to control your emotions and your energy. That's something you allow. But the sun is out. We have the lakefront over to our left. And we have musical bands all over. All over. In the great city of the Windy, baby. It's crazy out here. Crazy. And by the way, you all, I noticed that a lot of people, no, let me go back. Let me go back to Juneteenth. For those of you who don't know, Juneteenth was the last day that slaves participated in slavery in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, you had black people in Texas who still did not know that they were free from the colonizer, from the slave masters, from those that did them wrong, or did those black people do themselves wrong. Whew. Y'all better stop playing today. Yeah, y'all better stop playing today. Truth is truth. Falsehood is falsehood. And when you get down to the truth, black people had a hand in that. And selling their brothers, selling their sisters to the colonizer. But then you have some that were just taken without their will. And of course, it was traded for money and gold. Money and gold. The trick was According to the lessons, the Caucasian offered black men and black women who were over there in Africa, whether it be Ghana, whether it be Mali, whether it be Angola, whether it be Nigeria, whether it be Johannesburg, offered them more money than what they were making in their own country. And when they got there, they got tricked. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room right now. I can't see you. There is a sun glare. Maybe there is a good reason. But we got tricked, and we tricked our own selves. That's just real history. I'm not going to get off into the Islam, Nation of Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Catholicism. We're not getting into that today. We're not getting into that today because today is Juneteenth. I don't know who you are in the chat room, but I thank you for being here because you could have been doing something else with someone else or even by yourself. But we thank you for being here and we tip our hat to you. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room. Like I say, I can't see you. Sun glare. And sometimes it's best not to see who's in the chat room anyway. Seeing that we have all of these trolls, okay? But if you are a troll, we ask that you smash the subscribe button as well, at least. And the word all to get notifications when we upload videos on YOUTUBE so that you can continue to be a hater. And you can see us every time when we go live or load up a video. We highly appreciate all of the haters too. One love, one love. You're happy to just have just one love. Yeah. If y'all don't know about that, anything about that, that's Houdini. If you don't know anything about that, that is Houdini back in the day. We had so much positive music back in the day. But now we have music of death and destruction. Even Satanism. Damn. You got Caucasian bands that prophesy, propagate racism, devils. I would mostly say devil, not more so than racism. Excuse me. I would have to correct myself on that. Prime example of that would be Ozzy Osbourne. And I love Ozzy Osbourne. Wow, you say, Mo, you listen to Ozzy? I listen to Ozzy Osbourne. I listen to Judas Priest. I listen to Queen. I listen to Rush. I listen to Scorpions. I listen to Black Sabbath. Yeah. What about you? There's two worlds. Well, there's many worlds. And what we, live in. But which world do you choose to live in after you have experienced other worlds, other schools of thought? I myself, I still choose God. Some people say that God is Satan and Satan is God. What do you think about that? And by the way, you all, if you have a timeshare and you feel you got cheated, whether it be California, LA, Florida, Arizona, Wisconsin, Dells, they are actually giving refunds for the timeshare. Yes. And if you want more information about that, I'm going to give it to you right now. Dennis Donovan Esquire, Stonegate Law. Give them a call. Maybe they'll give you a discount when you tell them that THEMOSHOW Chicago sent you. That's right, Mo. Yeah, I said Mo first, yeah. Yeah, tell them that you were sent there based upon what you saw on this channel. It can't hurt. And it is most definitely will leave you with a bag. Check it out. Dennis Donovan Esquire, Stonegate Law. Timeshare refunds. If you've ever been to a Chicago or Illinois juvenile facility that is of correction, you can actually get a bag if you were sexually assaulted in the Illinois Department of Corrections as a juvenile. Yeah, they're giving out bags for that too. Get you a lawyer. I just want to thank the universe that I didn't have to go through that. I want to thank the universe that I didn't have to go through that. That I didn't have to search for a bag. That I didn't have to find me a lawyer. That the universe chose me to be one of the chosen ones to not go through that. You hear all of these people that has these great stories, some of them sad about their lives, and after you listen to them, you be like, your life is not that bad, or damn, I didn't go through that. It's sad to hear that story, especially when you've been sexually molested. It don't matter by whom. You understand? But if you are a victim of sexual assault as a juvenile in the Illinois Department of Corrections, cash out right now, okay? I'll cash out too. I can't see nobody in the likes in the room. I can't see nothing right now. I can barely see myself right now. But I promise you that after we leave here on this LIVE, we're going to talk to the people on Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Yeah. We're going to talk to these people. Where the parade is going down. Where people are barbecuing. Where people are celebrating. Let's see how many people know what Juneteenth means. I'm just saying, we're going to get to that in a whole nother video. We're going to get to that in a whole nother video. But Juneteenth, like I said, is a day of celebration for the end of slavery. For those who did not know, that was in Texas. Do you see how the devil does you? Did you see how the colonizer did you? Even though it was a law, they went against the law. Do you see how you pay for your ignorance? Do you see how you pay for your misinformation? Just think, black people could have been out of chains in Texas 2 years when it was originally made. Slavery is over. But no, the devil wanted to continue with this devilishment. And why do you like the devil? Because the devil gives you nothing. I want y'all to let that sink in. Why do you like the devil? Because the devil gives you nothing. But we're celebrating this day, not as Juneteenth Day, but it is. We're just celebrating another day of living above ground. How about that? Being able to do what one wants to do without being handcuffed, without having a rope around your neck, without having chains around your ankles. And, you know, yeah, another day. We appreciate everybody out there in the chat room. But we all know You're in blind. You keep opening your eyes. No, you have to open your eyes. Who is that? Shouts out to... I can't see. I really can't see. I really can't see. But I appreciate the comment. I don't know what with the words and the name. I think the names is smaller than the words in the chat room. You know what I'm saying. If you look at the comments versus the name, I thank you all for putting it large or making it being larger so that I can see. Ozzy became a Christian later in life. Oh, Ozzy is the dude. Ozzy is the dude, okay? Look, I don't care what color you are in the crayon box. If you don't enjoy Ozzy Osbourne, you have a problem with your own energy. Despite the fact that Ozzy Osbourne in some songs bring you satanic music, but he also gives you godly music. And we all know that Satan is a god. But he also brings out the other spiritual side of himself in certain songs. Mama, I'm coming home. Mama, I'm coming home. Crazy Train. Sweet Leaf. War Pigs. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Smash up the like buttons. Smash up the like buttons. Yeah. I can go on and on with Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. Tribute to Randy Rhoads. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all didn't think I knew about that. We get it in around here. All genres of music. Because all music is inspired by the universe. All music is inspired by the universe. I don't care if you black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Guatemalan, Panamanian, Mexican, Japanese, Alaskan. The music comes from the universe, and everybody can feel universal music. Remember that happy song? Yeah. Remember that happy song by Pharrell? Was it Pharrell? Just Be Happy. It wasn't by Pharrell. But Pharrell made another song in regards to happy, okay? Music is universal, so is the truth. So is the truth. And the truth is that those black people didn't know what was going on in 1865 in Texas. They didn't know that truth. But we celebrate Juneteenth all over America. And like I said, the state of Wisconsin, the city of Milwaukee, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in Milwaukee right now. I'm not in Chicago. Why? Whew. It's too much traffic everywhere. It's too much traffic everywhere. And besides, I was invited to this part of the country to view their Juneteenth celebration. I know what it's like in Chicago. Crazy things are happening in Chicago right now. But I'm in Milwaukee right now. But we're going to see what Milwaukee does when it comes to turning it up in regards to Juneteenth Day. Hope y'all are having a sucker-free DAY. Yeah! What you got? Congrats. Dumb holiday for dummies. See, we got a troll out there already. Holiday for dummies. If I wanted to respond to that in a negative way, I would, but I'm not. I would have to agree with you in regards to dummies. In fact, about it, I think that many Americans are dummies. Not just the black people who found out that Juneteenth was the official date of the end of slavery. And I say that based upon the evidence of American citizens here. We're all dummies. We are crash dummies for the machine. Not just white people, but black people, Chinese people. Anytime you invest your energy into a system, whereas you have 90% that are dumb, lost, hoodwinked, tricked, and the other 10% don't give you nothing. Like I said before, why do you like the devil? Because the devil gives you nothing. So we all dummies. Don't we all pay cell phone bills? Don't we all pay cable bills? Don't we all pay rent? Don't we all pay mortgages? We're dummies. All of this was given to human beings by God for free. But yet we're paying a system that deceives us. And yet you want to talk about Juneteenth, a day for dummies? Whew. I say we all dummies. What about that? Smash up the likes, you all. I say we all dummies. Smash up the likes. When you a slave every day and you go to work from 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, you're a dummy. I'm going to tell you something. What's his name? I'm going to go back to this guy. I hope I can find his name. I'm going back. What's his name? I'm trying to really find his name. Honesty for real. Honesty for real. Shouts out to Honesty for real. I want to thank you for being here, despite the fact that I disagree with you. We all dummies. Not just people who celebrate Juneteenth. In fact, you are a dummy if you celebrate 4th of July. If you celebrate Christmas. Do you celebrate Christmas? What's his name? Honesty for real? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate New Year's? Do you celebrate Valentine's? Do you celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day? Do you celebrate Veterans Day? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate any of those days? You a dummy. You a dummy. Because every one of those days that I just mentioned that you celebrate, it actually gives more monetary funds to the people who run this world that don't care about you. How about that? That don't care about you and don't care about giving you nothing back. Even in your local community, in your local neighborhood. You know, it don't matter. Those people who own those stores and businesses, they're not giving no money back to you. Suckers. And like I say, we all have to stay sucker free around here. Stay sucker free. What we got out here? Great job. Stevie Wonder. Ty Eagles. What's up to Ty Eagles in the building? Ty Eagles in the building. It's good to see you out here. How are you enjoying your day, Ty Eagles? Juke joint. Ozzy became a Christian later in life. Okay, Juke Joint. I know that Ozzy Osbourne was a Satan worshiper. I don't care what Sharon did to him in the end. I don't care what Sharon did to him in the end, Juke Joint. But even the satanic music that Ozzy laid down, like American Acrobat. Yeah, I don't even know why I got on Ozzy. Yeah, American Acrobat. Ozzy was a dangerous man. Rest in peace, Ozzy. As I say, rest in peace to all of those influential musicians and singers that brought about a change for the whole world. Because there's a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of them. And they all didn't come from one section of a people. They came from all walks of life, all different colors. And you know who got us divided? The people who ruled this country, the colonizers. We're all human beings. We already know that the black man was here first. That's not to disrespect the Caucasian man. Black people were here first, period. And if there was no black man, there would be no yellow man, no brown man, no red man, and there wouldn't be no white man. That's just the truth. But hell, like I said, if telling the truth had rewards, I would have 1 million subscribers right now. I would have 1 million subscribers for telling the truth. But, you know, not according to me, but according to the evidence in society, it seems to me that the people who are in charge of this place are preparing us for doomsday. In fact about it, they didn't even prepare us, but they prepared us in the way that we know that it's coming. Why is it coming? Because we live in an unrighteous society that say that every man is equal. We're getting to that point right now because people are fed up. People are fed up, but the people in power are not fed up yet. Nah, they're not fed up. You know that grand old party, you know? Yeah. Donald Trump, you know? Elon Musk. The High Hitler clan. We ain't done with them yet. However, God is on the move. That's why we out here campaigning today, which I want to show you later on when I go campaigning with the Juneteenth celebrationists. Leave him be, okay? Great job, Stevie Wonder. Dumb holiday for dummies. Congrats. Like and subscribe. Yes, Ty Eagles. If you all have not been on this channel before, like, share, and subscribe. And hit the hype button. And by the way, we also have memberships on this channel. Gold memberships and silver memberships. Right here on this channel. We understand if you're not feeling generous right now, because everybody is still feeling the crunch of Donald Trump, despite the fact that gas prices are down a little, but they are still not down like they were last year. See, they want to give you a milk down. You know, like you put milk in coffee and milk it down, you dilute it. They are diluting what you pay for gas too. They making you think you're paying cheaper, but you're not. How cheaper was it before all of this Iran Donald Trump thing kicked off? That's a whole nother story. Whew. Just had to throw that in because that's not even on the chessboard today, okay? That's not on the chessboard right now. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Hit the notification bell and the word all. Like and share, which are the condiments to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Yeah, Juneteenth. Like I said, you have people out here celebrating Juneteenth and they don't even know what it means. We're going to find that out when I go over here to the north side of Milwaukee, because that's where I'm at right now. Not in Chicago. Maybe I'll get to the Obama Center with tickets in November because they are all sold out. Can't get tickets till November. Here it is, you have 19 acres in the city of Chicago on the south side, Hyde Park, 60th and Stony Island. And I cannot get tickets until November? Yeah. Donald Trump says that the Obama Center is surrounded by trash and tents. Once you get outside of those 19 acres, that may be true. But while you're inside of those 19 acres, there is a heaven waiting for you. Donald Trump hates on Barack Obama so bad that he said that the Barack Obama Center will become a gathering for people who hate America. Whew. What a low-down individual as a president. Did you all see this low-down individual struggling to get up the stairs to his Air Force One plane? Has anybody seen that? How low can you go? People like Donald Trump has got to go. That old grand party, that old racism has got to go. It's Juneteenth out here. And the United States talking about they're going to celebrate their 250th anniversary on July 4th. I don't hope it be a bang. I don't hope it be a smash. I hope it be a disappointment. I hope that it be a disappointment. Not speaking about America itself, because America is a great country. We're talking about those who rule America. We're talking about those who rule America. They had Barack Obama's memorial for the opening. The hate will never stop. Why would the hate never stop, Ty Eagles? I see you out there, Ty Eagles. Why would the hate never stop? Smash up the likes, you all. Smash up the subscribe, you all. Smash up the share. Violate those buttons. It's free cheese for you. You don't have to pay a dime, red penny, silver quarter, silver nickel, silver dime. You just have to smash the button. And if you are a hater, still smash the button. Yeah, we just saying, on Juneteenth. On Juneteenth, which just happens to be the day that Barack Obama library officially opened. And then we have this lunatic, Donald Trump, who says that it would be a gathering place for people who hate America. Now, if you live on the south side of Chicago, who lives on the south side of Chicago? who lives in Hyde Park, who would be gathering to hate America? Huh? Yeah. Is he saying subliminally, that black people are haters of America? How can Donald Trump say that black people are the haters of America when Caucasians came and violated black people here in America and took their shit? Huh? And took their shit. Smash up the lights. Huh? How can that be, Donald Trump? Now I have to admit, Donald Trump, when you go beyond these 19 acres, yes, you find, whatever you find. Just like you find things that's outside of your acres at the White House. I remember back in the day that they had made a story and, entrapped a young black man to sell drugs in front of the White House so that they can make black young men look bad. Y'all better smash up the like buttons. Yeah. Yeah, Donald Trump. Your president sucks. He even had to bow out of the war because the United States lost the illegal war. It's illegal. Illegal war. So much for white supremacy ruling this world or ruling America that has cost American citizens $300 billion. Yeah, so much for that. So much for all of you people who work all day. So much for you people who pay your taxes and wait for your Social Security check. Because it ain't going to be none. They say by 2034, according to the expert economics of this country, Social Security will not be. Y'all need to smash up the like buttons. Yeah, I haven't left the conversation whatsoever. Just feeling the spirit and the energy of God. Yeah, feeling the energy and spirit of God. Y'all talk about you don't need God. How that's an old saying, how we don't want to hear about that. But you living in a world of Satanism. You're living in a world of demonicnism. But you don't need God. What's wrong with you people? You got people all over this human zoo in America killing people, stabbing people, cheating people, robbing people. People filling the jails under the rule of injustice. And you tell me that you don't need God. Smash up the like buttons. Yeah. We still out here working for God today. We still out here working for God today. Oh, we ain't got off the subject. Because the devil hates Barack Obama's library on 60th and Stony Island. Yeah, the devil hates that. But yet the devil had to get his name off the Kennedy Center. And he's not a devil because he's a white man. He's a devil because of his actions. Just like you have black devils, you got white devils, you got Chinese devils. Just ask the Chinese mafia. Just ask the Japanese mafia. Just ask the Korean mafia. Just ask the African mafia. You have bad people all over the world. The Arab mafia. You know, what they call them? The United Arab Emirates gangsters. The United Arab Emirates, Donald Trump, all of these people who are in power, these prime ministers, these presidents of countries. I can only speak on this country because I live here. And Donald Trump is doing a bad job, especially hating on Barack Obama. He wished to have a library like Barack Obama. He wished. Barack Obama, private investors along with Comcast, $850 million over 11, 12 years to build this place. How long you been in the game, Donald Trump? How much are you gonna hate? Let me get to the chat room. I'm gonna be quiet right now. The hate will never end. Honest for real, I'm happy you're free. It's just a dumb holiday. Honesty for real. Shouts out to Honesty for real. I appreciate that. I just been running off at my mouth. Thai Eagles lost and unfounded. Thai Eagles don't look. Honesty for real, agreed. Thai Eagles can't change the spots on the leopard. So if you can't change the spots on the leopard, Thai Eagles, are you saying that the colonizer is going to stay the colonizer? Are you saying, Thai Eagles, that the colonizer is unchangeable? Can you change the devil? Not nowadays. Can you fool a Muslim? Not nowadays. Can you change somebody who's woke and conscious? Not nowadays. Is that what you're saying, Thai Eagles? Smash up the lights, you all. Let's get a 9 in the building. Let's get a 9 in the building. I'm an Irish. Okay, you from Irish. Okay, from Ireland. Okay, or your ancestors are from Ireland. Would you agree with the machine of Ireland? Or would you be one of those who are in the IRA? You know, just like, what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones was in that movie with, what's his name? Damn. Tommy Lee Jones and, damn. Can't remember his name. Back in the 80s, okay? When Tommy Lee Jones was one of those rebels. Damn, what's his name? And it's like 3 of them brothers too, okay? But anyway, would you be one of those who are in the IRA? Or would you be one of those robots? I'm just saying. I'm good, my friend. What they say? Savannah. Shouts out to Savannah in the building. Gil Scott, the revolutionary, will never be televised because we are masters of the tricks. Yeah. Thai Eagles is right. Thai Eagles is right. He says that they are masters of tricks. They are the masters of illusions. They are the masters of illusions because you sleep. But as one brother says, I'm hanging in the jungle with the lions with my locks out. Whew. Yeah, we're going to get to that. Hanging in the jungle with the lions with my locks out. Oh, yeah. Smash up the likes, you all. Smash up the likes. And the revolution will not be televised because when it goes down, Thai Eagles, you have to have reporters everywhere. And there's not enough television reporters. Just like there's not enough police to control the young crowds doing teen takeovers. Just think, if all of the adults wake up along with the teens, what can the police do? Are they going to kill all of us? Yeah, they got a plan to kill all of us. Anybody who's against the machine. God says that he has intimacy with this world. This particular society that we're dealing with. Yeah. That's in your scripture. If you Christianity, if you're a Muslim, Islam, Catholicism, Hebrew, it all says in the scripture that God is against this world. Yeah, I know I'm all over the place. But I asked God to give me the words to say. I don't have no script for this. Thanks for engaging. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's engaging right now. Honesty, for real. We appreciate you, man. You may be a lady. We don't know. You just say honesty. I can't see your, image, your icon. I can barely see what I'm reading right here, but I'm struggling. Not because my goggles are not working. It's just the sun glare. No, never. Thai Eagles. As a matter of fact, they used to give you free cheese. I wonder about that cheese sometimes. Hey, Thai Eagles, I want to tell you something, man. That free cheese was dope cheese. That free cheese was dope cheese. It was some of the best cheese we ever had in America. Anybody got that free cheese back in the day? When you had that block, you had to cut it yourself with a knife, take it out the box. You got the plastic wrapped in it, That was the best cheese ever. Yeah, smash up the likes, you all. Shouts out to Thai Eagles in the building. Devils will always appear to win until washed away the thinking of thoughts of the machine, and the machine isn't working. Yeah, the machine is not supposed to work to lose. You can't blame them for that. You have to blame the people who work for the machine. The 90% who work for the machine. You can't blame the machine from bumping the sucker's head. Huh? Like I said, stay sucker free all day. I tell you, stay sucker free all day. But you know what? Y'all don't want to stay sucker free. I want to tell you a true story. I don't know when the last time I punched the clock. A 9 to 5, 7 to 3, 4 to 8, 8 to 4, I'm sorry. I don't know when the last time I did that. It's been years. God has been sustaining me. God has been sustaining me. You see? I don't care if I end up with a paint job, or I gotta change some brake pads, or I gotta put some spark plugs in, or I gotta do a paint job, or I have to do a speech somewhere. God is sufficient for me. And I got a good lady. And I got a good lady. God, universe, nature, and a good lady. I'm just saying. If you got a good lady out there, smash up the like buttons. If you have a good woman, a good lady out there, smash up the like buttons. If I don't see my number improve, that means to tell me you ain't got no good lady. Or no good mate, or no good man, so why be with them? I'm just saying. I got a good lady. It's the casino way of thought. The house never loses. That's what Donald Trump says. Donald Trump said in one of his interviews that America is becoming like a casino. That's what he says. Win or lose, but the house never loses, but Trump lost. The United States of America lost. And how much we got to pay Iran? $300 billion. But black people in America can't get no reparations for the discrimination and the system that was placed against them so that they will become nothing. Y'all smash up the likes on that. Yeah, smash up the likes on that. That's just history. You can't even refute that if you wanted to. If you refute that, that just lets me know that you are not intelligent. That lets me know that you are a biased individual. That lets me know that you are probably white supremacy. You see right there? You see? Yeah, that means white supremacy right there. Back in the day, it meant okie dokie. Okay, no problem. In basketball, it means 3-pointers. But for Caucasians, white people who are on code, neo-Nazis, and all of those other subgroups, that means white power. So when you see a white person do that to you, you may want to find them suspect. Okay? Okie dokie. You know, this here used to mean West Side. California style. You know, West Coast. That's what it used to mean. But nowadays, white power. You see how they took black culture and made it something evil? Just like they took the rap game. Excuse me. The hip-hop game, not rap game. Not the rap game. Hip-hop and rap is totally different. But they skillfully manipulated hip-hop into rap. And this is what they leave us with, death. That's why hip-hop is dead. They took all of the life out of hip-hop music. And they left us dead. Dead culture. But as I state, hip-hop is not dead. The people are dead. But I like hanging in the jungle with the lions with my locks out. Yeah, I'm bald-headed though. Yeah, you see my locks, okay? 100, smash up the likes button. You know, what we got here? Smash up the like buttons, you all. Smash, subscribe, share, and hype. If you support my channel, I will support your channel. The only thing I have to do is at the end of this live, since it's being on my phone, streamed on my phone, you know, I can just hit the buttons. So make sure you do that. And in this time of circumstances around the world in which we are in, we all need the support of each other. We all need the support of each other. When you understand God, color don't even matter. Whew. Donald Trump. When you understand God, color don't even matter. Yeah, it don't matter. We all breathe the same air. We all eat the same bad food, cancerous food. We treat each other badly. And we become a devil when we think that we are better than someone else. That's a devil. And I don't care what color you are in the crayon box. What they call it, white privilegedness. It's white privilegedness because they took this country. They took this country by force. All of those vagabonds, all of those criminals from Europe took this country. I don't have no script. I'm just freestyling right now, feeling the spirit of the universe giving me what to say to you. I know what's on the title. You know, Juneteenth, Barack Obama Center, you know. The 1-year-old that was killed by a race soldier. Yeah, the 1-year-old baby that was killed by a race soldier down there in Mississippi. 1-year-old incident happened in a Walmart parking lot. Damn. Shot Kohen Wiley in his rib cage. All because an alleged shoplifting case. But Miss Wiley, who was the mother of the victim, Kohen Wiley, the 1-year-old, never been charged with shoplifting. I'm just saying, where is the justice for that? Huh? You all talk about Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. This just happened to this baby. Yeah. In Mississippi, Sanatobia. Yeah. Something like that. Like 40 miles outside of Memphis. Over a allegedly shoplifting of Pampers. Now, with Miss Wiley and her baby, they just kept walking towards the car and everything. The police stopped a friend and said, hey, what's going on? Why couldn't the driver deal with the police if they didn't do nothing wrong? But my point is that one, Wiley, the baby, Kohen Wiley, the baby, just so happens to be a young black baby in Mississippi. And we know the history of MISSISSIPPI. Yeah, we know the history of that. Smash up the lights. Was that an intentional shooting after the fact that Miss Wiley tried to present her baby through the windows of the car? Black people, let me tell you something. We don't make things racial. White people make things racial. Black people do not make things racial. White people, Caucasian people, according to their own history, don't argue with me, argue with history. They have made things all color. They have made things black, white, Chinese, yellow man, brown man, red man, yellow man. They did that. Yeah. What's his name? I used to know his name. Johan what? Damn. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Johan what? His name's gonna come to me. I haven't talked about him in so long because he ain't meant nothing to me. But he is a man, Caucasianoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid. What's his name? Johan. Damn. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, that classified black people, white people, Chinese people, Puerto Rican people. You know, the three skulls do. Negroid, Mongoloid, and Caucasianoid. Damn, what's his name? Johan. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But that's what it is. The Obama Center. Yeah, that's where I left off at, I know. This Carmelo Anthony story. Let me get to this. And I want you all to listen to me very carefully. And after I say this, I need you all to make this go viral. Like 100. I need you all to help me make this go viral. With about what I'm about to say. I'm sorry. You know how it goes, okay? Now, all of those people out there talking about Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf, young black man killed a young white man. with a knife. How many centuries have white folks been killing black folks, ain't never been found guilty? During the colonization of America. I don't have no water with me right now. I left it in my car. Sorry about that. How many white men and white women have been charged with killing any black person in America? What, you got 5 or 10? I don't think you got 10 people yet. And that includes the cops. The new KKK. Yeah, smash up the lights. Now with this Carmelo Anthony thing, let me go to the chat room for a minute. I'm coming back, you all. Damn it, it mean a dat. Nice of you, so smart. Shouts out to Keisha. Don't just be another brick. Just don't be another brick in the wall. Shouts out to just don't be another brick in the wall. Sounds like Pink Floyd to me. Sounds like Pink Floyd to me. Don't just be another brick in the wall. Who was that again? Yeah. No, that's 666 Titanic. But sir, America done paid 5 generations of welfare to raise black babies. Do they get credit? Okay. Oh, I'm glad I went so back to the chat room. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Come on over here, man.
What's going on?
We talking to the people about America.
Yeah,
yeah, come on. Huh? What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex, my name is Mo, man.
Nice to meet you.
What do you think about the country right now in the situation that is in and Donald Trump? Do you give him a thumbs up or thumbs down, man?
It's going down.
It's going down.
We got no business in the Middle East again and all that crap.
Yeah. I'm not the only one who feel like that, you all.
It's unnecessary.
You out here enjoying yourself at the lakefront, Summerfest?
Oh, Summerfest was pretty cool, yeah. We gotta hit the road though.
Jelly Roll later on tonight?
Oh, I don't know, that'd be pretty good. I think that's coming up. I think that might be next week yet.
We out here hanging out at Summerfest. Alex?
Right here.
Dealing with the people, you all. Thanks a lot, man.
Nice to meet you,
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
All right. How you doing? Come on in, come on in, come on.
Oh, no,
is that your wife?
Yeah.
All right, that's what it is, you all. We're dealing with the people out here in Milwaukee, campaigning. You are your best campaign. Ooh, somebody told me that before. You are your best campaign. Smash up the likes in the building. What we got here? Now back to the 5 generations to raise black babies. Do they get credit? This is for don't just be another brick in the wall. This is for don't be another brick in the wall. Let me tell you something. Don't be another brick in the wall. There are more white people on welfare in America than there is black people. Huh? Smash up the likes. There are more white people in America on food stamps than there are black people. Let me get a likes up in the building. Don't be another brick in the wall. Don't be another brick in the wall. Don't hate, participate. Don't hate, participate. Damn it, mean a lot of that. Nice of you, so smart. Shouts out to Cachet in the building again. Gracias. Carmelo ruined Juneteenth for everybody. I kind of like that. And why I like that? because it's controversial. And they find me a controversial figure. Ain't that right, Garcias? Isn't that right, Gracias? He didn't ruin Juneteenth for everybody. Carmelo Anthony became a victim of circumstance. See, there's a lot of things that took place with the Carmelo Anthony trial and case that they withheld. Like those videos.
Do you have a TikTok or Instagram or
Yeah. Yeah. Come on over. What's your name?
My name's Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Hi.
You on the THEMOSHOW Chicago.
Oh, cool.
THE
Okay, so THE
MOSH. All one word, no space.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
I thought it was TikTok.
Go to YouTube. My TikTok, I got like 300 videos. I ain't released shit on TikTok.
Okay, yeah, we do YouTube too.
Yeah. Okay.
What is yours first though again?
Just send it to my email. You know, THEMOSHOWCHICAGO
Okay.
THEMOSHOW Chicago. But this here, what you're on right now, is the Mo Show Chicago. On YOUTUBE. Smash up the lights. So what's your TikTok?
Oh, it's doing something different. It's our YouTube.
Whoo! Y'all got that? Doing something different.
Yeah, we're full-time RVers, so we travel around and yeah, we live
That's
in an
what's
RV.
up.
So yeah, it's
Travel
pretty
around the country in the RV?
cool. Yep. Yep, with our kids. We have 4 cats.
Oh, God. That's a dream.
It's so fun.
That's a dream. Have y'all been to Arizona yet?
Not yet. No.
Oh, God.
No.
It's like
No,
107
we
out there
just
right
came
now.
back from Tennessee.
Tennessee, Memphis?
No, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg.
Ah!
We went there twice in like a month. And we loved it so much the first time we had to come back.
So would you prefer an RV or an apartment?
Oh, RV, 100%. RV, you can do anything too. You can move it. You don't like your neighbors, move your whole house. You can. It's great.
Isn't it like living your... There's nothing like living your dream, right?
Yeah,
There is nothing like living your dream!
that's great. I love it.
Yeah, but it's THEMOSHOW Chicago on YouTube.
All right, well, I'll add
If you
you.
once you subscribe, and I can subscribe to you once I get off this live.
All right, that sounds great. I'll
That's great.
subscribe to you.
And Alex is your husband, right?
Yep.
We'll be in contact.
Thank you.
Another shot again. Another shot again. Come on,
yeah.
in the back. Woo!
Doing something different.
Doing something different. Something different. Maybe you'll change your life. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah, our life is great. But it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank
We'll
you.
see you later.
All right. That's what it is, you all. Having a fantastic time here in Milwaukee. Whew. Campaigning everywhere. Campaigning everywhere. If this is your first time chiming into this channel, we ask that you smash the like button, smash the share button, smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And that we're all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Yeah. That means whatever you want to mean. Notice it's an election year. They're going to get manipulated by the Zionists. Look, who's that right there? Kenneth Hudson. He said that it's an election year and we're going to get manipulated by the Zionists. Well, we've already been manipulated by the Zionists. Ain't that right, Donald Trump? Netanyahu dragged Donald Trump into the Iranian illegal war along with the Jewish sponsors who funneled money into the Republicans' Senate pocket. Now, that's facts. Y'all may not give me a like for that, but that's facts. But once again, if there was a reward for truth, I would have 1 million subscribers. And anytime you represent God, you got to bring truth. And you're going to suffer working for God. You're going to suffer working for God. because this world is deceived by Satan. I'm just saying, get prepared. It ain't easy. It ain't easy working for God. You lose family members. You lose friends. Doors get closed in your face. Well, you know you're most qualified to be in the doorway. I choose God. I choose righteousness. I choose the good for humanity. Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hebrew, or Jew and Hebrew is the same. I'm just saying. Once you get past all of the nonsense and you come into a higher realm of understanding, God don't have no color. When the Mahdi came, who was the Mahdi? The Mahdi is none other than Elijah Muhammad, who taught us God and devil. Face to face. Ain't no mystery. You are the God, and you can be the devil. Which one do you choose to be? Be the example of that which you want to see in the world. Be the example of that which you want to see in the world. You don't need a book. You don't need a Quran. You don't need a Bible. You don't need a Torah. Just be God. Be right. Not evil. And if it wasn't for the good people on this planet, evil would have been and taken it over and would already be destroyed. Like I said, this place is a prison for the righteous. The society in which we live in is a prison for the righteous. Let's get back to this chat room here. Oh, we ain't finished yet with the Carmelo Anthony. I'm sorry. Let me get this here, you all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Carmelo Anthony. Let's get back to that real quick before we go further. I got caught off guard, but it's just alive, you all. Talking to everybody. Carmelo Anthony, and white people like to make it racist. White against black. They killed, a young black man killed a young white man. But like I said, I mean, black people have been charged for killing black people for centuries. No, not just a day, not just a month or a week or a year. For centuries, white people have been killing black people in America and getting away with it. So what's wrong with us killing one? And I have to joke about that in a way because my uncle in Alabama, my blood uncle in Panola, Alabama, was shot and killed for winking at a white lady. That's what they say he did. That's actual facts. One day, you'll hear about it from my grandmama. That's actual facts. You had them Texas boys down there drag their brother by his neck from a truck and disabled his body. Carmelo Anthony, let's get back to that. How many of you all that is doing a story on Carmelo Anthony are offering money to his family for his defense? After all of your clicks, after all of your views, after all of your likes, how much are you giving to his family for his defense? None of you. Huh? Yeah, smash up the likes. You all capitalize off of a tragedy. I'm not talking about it as much because it's a tragedy that happened to a young man who was bullying somebody else, but he should not have been bullying who he was bullying. Don't they have this thing in America and on the internet about bullying people? Don't they know that people are responding today with bullying and they ain't playing? It is my hopes that this young man finish out his appeal time because he will get set free. With all of the evidence that they didn't show, listening to Charleston White, who is on a mission to destroy the young man and his family. I made a video about boycotting Charleston White. It didn't get no views. But if you are a black person here in America on social media, don't watch the man no more. Send him down the drain. You don't have to boycott Charleston White. You can just not watch him. Just not give him any views for the sucker shit that he tried to pull with the family of Carmelo Anthony. And how he's selling t-shirts, okay? Selling t-shirts, watermelon felon, and giving some of those proceeds to none other than whom? The Metcalf family, who are known racist. In fact, it was the Metcalf family boys, Austin and Hunter, who started the whole situation. Upon further investigation, you had Austin Metcalf's dad looking at Hunter Metcalf in court after reviewing the video material that they could not discard. And it clearly shows that Carmelo Anthony was jumped by these young race soldiers. And the dad is looking like at Hunter like, y'all really kicked this off? Am I really here because of your bullshit? Am I really here because of your bullshit? And you kicked this off? Of course he don't care. But at least now he knows the truth. Why didn't they show that in the court? They even miscued the whole video. Not the whole video, but some videos. They miscued the point on the young man being jumped by 4 people. And 2 of them weigh over 200 pounds, twin brothers, footballers. And they known for racism. They're known for being terrorists. They're known even for threatening cheerleaders. Yeah, no. Hey, give me an A, give me a B, give me a C. Yeah, they are even known for threatening cheerleaders. They say that their fists are biased. Oh, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it at any time, anywhere. Metcalf brothers are here. Who we got in the chat room here? Broken blister. That means whatever you want it to mean. Notice it is an election year. I read that. Narratives as dialogues. Facts. Shouts out to narrative dialogue. Broken blister. This is exactly what happened. Zionists have used this as an opportunity to distract from what's really happening. I agree with you. Broken blister. Zionists have been misleading us all the time. Zionists have been misleading us all the time. And the Zionists are those people whose name starts with a J. I'm trying not to get in trouble here. I'm trying not to get in trouble here. I'm trying not to go to jail here. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room. I'm trying not to go to jail here. Hip hop, not rap. You so smart, nigga, kicker, knowledge. They renamed America too. Natives are still pissed. Eventually, the run out of the ground is waiting for you. They're trying. Thai Eagles. Albert Rodriguez. Shouts out to Albert Rodriguez in the building. Shouts out to Broken Blister in the building. Alberto Rodriguez, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Roberto Rodriguez, Alberto Rodriguez, thank you, sir. Thank you for subscribing. We will subscribe to your channel as soon as we finish this live, once I'm able to go on my channel and see the subscribers. But we will subscribe to your channel. We appreciate you and we thank you for being here. Alberto Rodriguez. Kenneth Hudson. It better not happen. Home Rose, are you saying that a baby was killed in Obama's library? Oh. I'm not saying that the baby was killed in Obama's library. I said that the baby was killed in Mississippi by the police. The 1-year-old at Walmart. That's what I was talking about. Home Rose. Shouts out to Home Rose in the building. No, the baby was shot at Walmart in the rib cage from an alleged call to the police about a shoplifting case over some Pampers. The baby is dead over some Pampers, but the baby ain't have nothing to do with it. You understand? When you gotta steal some Pampers for your baby. However, like I said, Miss Wiley, the mother of the child, has not been charged with any theft. So who was doing the stealing? Was it the driver of the car? Was it the driver of the car who tried to maneuver the vehicle around the police? But you know, the police department is gonna make it a Renee Goodman good situation where they tried to use the vehicle to run over the police. Further investigation is taking place. The Carmelo Anthony. See, another situation happened right after that involving a black baby. And he didn't do nothing. He was just sitting in the back seat, chilling. And we know who shot and killed that baby. We know who shot and killed that baby. What is that to talk about? What is that to talk about? Why is he on administrative leave? Benjamin Crumpet's on it. And I hope they fry his ass. I hope they fry his ass. Yeah, we ain't holding nothing back. We ain't holding nothing back. Because he was wrong. And he know that he was wrong. Just like all of those, like that cop that ran over that young black man. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just ran him over and killed him. And then dragged him in the woods. It's open season on black people out here today. It's open season on black people here today. Y'all need to smash up the lights. Keep your head on the swivel. Have your bang bang with you. Have your with you. Have something with you to protect yourself from the evil of Satan. Protect yourself from the evil of Satan. Satan's just not white. That's a red flag, though. That's a red flag, though. You got all devils in the crayon box, all colors, all forms. And be aware of that which you like that's not good for you. Beware of the devil. So we got the baby dead. We got Barack Obama. We got Carmelo Anthony. We got America. Juneteenth. I think I did it all. And we had Juneteenth. Yeah. But I haven't made it to 60th and Stony Island. Maybe I'll make it tomorrow. Because I'm in Milwaukee right now. I don't know who they got in for the Summerfest thing, but we're going to take a trip over here on MLK, Martin Luther King Drive, and is it Atkinson? On the north side. Yeah, I just had, I'm just here right now. There's a lot of things going on in Chicago, but I'm not there right now. I'm all over the planet. And when you're free, you'll be able to roam the planet. When you're free, skip the finances. When you're worried about how you're going to do it, you'll never make it. Just be like Nike and do it. I'm just saying. And by the way, ain't no by the way, let me see what we got in the chat room. God is the boss. Applesauce. Hey, I like that. Alberto Rodriguez, God is the boss. Applesauce. Shots out. I like that. God is the boss. Applesauce. That's what it is. Smash up the likes, you all. And if you haven't thanked God today, if you haven't looked in the mirror and thanked God today, if you haven't said no prayers today, and you haven't thanked God, shame on you. You better thank God today that you're not 6 feet under and you are above the ground. Whomever or whatever you call God. Whomever or whatever you call God. You make sure you do some thanking today. You see, I'm out here right now doing God business. Just standing here talking, doing God business. But I'm about to do some more God business in a minute. Yeah, we're about to do that. Smash up the likes. Do I matter or do you just want to preach about God? I asked you a question. What question did you ask me, Home Rose? Are you saying that I did answer that? No, the baby didn't get killed at Obama's library. Marvin Stone, I am looking for a husband. Marvin Stone, you looking for a husband? It sounds like you're a dude. If you're looking for a husband, you're in the wrong place. Did y'all hear what Marvin Stone said? Marvin Stone said you're looking for a husband. We don't do that over here. We respect all creed, color, and religion. Whatever that you may be. But, we don't do that. We know we like the box. We like the punani. Don't you hear me? God, universe, nature, and a good woman. Yeah. I got to do that again, see? I'm glad I got this here. Allergies, you all. Stop letting Israel use You as a puppet to create a division between Americans has nothing to do with white or black. A kid killed another kid. I agree with you. Who is that? Broken Blister, are you still in the building? Broken Blister, are you still in the building? Broken Blister is right. Another kid killed another kid. But we didn't make it racial. There is only one race of people on this earth, and that is the human race. Some people say there's aliens and reptilians roaming this earth, and they just may be right. I may have to agree with them on that. But I also have common sense to know that we're all human beings. And we all came from one people that look like me. But a kid killed a kid. But in Texas, they don't see it that way. That's all we're saying. In Texas, they don't see it that way. I find it hard to believe when a criminal thug brings his family to a Walmart, but his actions are never accounted for. Well, Kenneth Hudson, somebody, now, it's either Walmart made a mistake and they made a false report on Miss Wiley and her friend at Walmart. We don't hear, we know that the friend was shot in the arm and the leg, but Miss Wiley, the mother of Cohen Wiley, has not been charged with the crime. I'm just saying. Stealing. That's what they say. Stealing. Kenneth Hudson, that's what they say. But Miss Wiley was not stealing. So maybe it was a friend. But it hasn't been proven yet now. It has not been proven yet. However, they called them for a reason. And I'm just saying, seeing that Miss Wiley and her son, Cohen, got into the car while the police stopped their friend, whose name we don't have the liberty of knowing right now. They just said her friend. They didn't say if it was a male friend or a female friend. At least I haven't read that yet, okay? And I've been on top of it. But whoever the friend is, they was shot by the cops, and so was Cohen Wiley. Okay? He didn't have nothing to do with it. He didn't even know that they were stealing. Whomever was stealing, allegedly. He didn't know. But he's dead by the hands of the police in Mississippi. And then, according to the witnesses, they took the baby out the car without even telling anybody. That's the witnesses, you all. I wasn't there. But you know how they get down in MISSISSIPPI? I don't know why black people still down there. Black people sold black people to the Jews. Jews sold black people to the world and the earth in only 85 years. Okay, who we got there? Broken Blister. Broken Blister is right. Smash up the likes. See, Broken Blister has a point, but he left out something. See, Broken Blister left out something. Yes, black people sold black people. Yes, they did. But white people also took them by force. You see? White people took them by force. And see, if you're going to tell the story, Broken Blister, tell the whole story, okay? Tell the whole story. You know, don't be biased. Tell the whole story. Tell both sides of the coin. In fact, make it all three sides of the coin. Your story, good story, and what, you know, your story and what actually happened, and whatever else happened. Yeah. Why don't you do it like that? But Broken Blister is right. I can't fight that. But there's another side to that coin that you're not telling the people. If y'all want to know the other side to that story, go view my other channel, MOPOWERZ, here on YOUTUBE, and go to Mo Powers, MOPOWERZ on YouTube, and go to The Destruction of Black Civilization in my audiobook. I'm just saying. Like I said, if there was a price for telling truth, I would have 1 million subscribers. But ain't no price for telling the truth except that you're dead. There's a lot of people that told the truth, martyrs of the truth, that's dead because they chose the truth. So, like I said, I ride with God all day. I ride with God all day. So, if the universe wants to snatch my life for humanity, let it be. It won't be in vain. It will not be in vain. Do you think that Malcolm X's name, do you think Malcolm X died in vain? Do you think Marcus Garvey movement was in vain? Do you think Mother Frances Cress Wilson and all of her knowledge was in vain? Do you think Sheikh Auntie Diop wisdom and knowledge was in vain? Do you think that Dr. John Henry Clark knowledge and wisdom was in vain? Do you think that Dr. Benjo Hakkinen life's search and voyage was in vain? Do you think that Ivan Van Sertima life and research was in vain? Yeah, y'all need to smash up the likes, man. Do you think that John Brown life and the sons of his life, do you think that was in vain? If you know God, you'll do better. If you know God, you'll do better. The Jews and the Arabs. I want to stick to that question right there. So y'all want to get me in trouble right now. Black people sold black people to the Jew. There's a book, or there's a volume entitled The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews by the Nation of Islam. That's the volume. And the Jews did sell us. The Jews did a hand, a serious hand, in the Atlantic slave trade. And Hitler wanted to kill the Jews. Why? It wasn't because of black people, because Hitler hated the Jews. So y'all want to get me in trouble right now. Smash up the likes, you all. That's another video. But the Jews, the Germans, the Arabs, and the black people from Africa had a hand of what we're facing all the way up to this present day, which is discrimination, being a slave, because we all slaves now, lynchings, murder, making one a eunuch, sexual assault. All of this was done, sold on the auction block like they were cattle and meat. I understand the evils of white America. What are you going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? And if we want to do something about it, and we really meant it, give us some money. Not that it would make up for how we've built this country on our backs with blood, sweat, tears, lynching, sexual molestation, all of the above, and with no pay. Y'all need to add that up if you want to be righteous. If you want to be righteous, but America is not righteous. America is a prison for the righteous and has deceived the whole world. So y'all got me going all different type of places right now. You can't outrun the process of coming. EFW, keep your head to the skies. Most definitely. Thai Eagles. Shouts out to Thai Eagles in the building. Keep your head to the skies. Yeah, y'all remember that? Earth, Wind, and Fire. Philip Bailey. Keep your head. Yeah, I'm not a singer. To the sky. Yeah, I know I wrecked the song, okay? I'm not Philip Bailey. I work for Walmart. Saw it every day while white and black going out the door with merchandise. Yeah. I'm sure you do. People can't afford. Walmart can. I'm not saying that stealing is right, but I do know that somewhere in the Bible it says that if a man is hungry, it's okay for him to steal some food. Now, you can check that if you want to. Fact check that, okay? Smash up the likes. If a man is hungry, he can steal to feed his stomach, because you got to eat. Now, I don't condone stealing, but if a man is hungry, or if a woman is hungry, and you got Mr. Walmart over here making millions of dollars a day, yeah, let me get that. I'm just saying, smash up the likes. Y'all know y'all done did that before, okay? Y'all know that y'all done did that before. And it's just not black people stealing. It's just not white people stealing. Hell, white people stole countries. Are you talking about stealing a state? They done stole countries. And you talking about stealing a state? Smash up the likes, you all. If this is your first time chiming into this channel, smash up the likes, hit the notification bell, and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. And press up those condiments. And like I said earlier, if you ever had a timeshare and you want a refund, contact Dennis Donovan Esquire at Stonegate Law and tell him MO sent you from this channel, and maybe you'll get a discount. Y'all just wow. AF, no respect, violent and argumentative. Okay. Oh, you want to pull me in like that? I'm gonna tell you like this. Did y'all hear where What you CERBON, Serbian, did it? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that Serbian person, CERBONEDIDTR. Y'all just wildin', and we violent. Well, we all violent. If black people are just violent, they wilding out. What do you say for the white man? Seeing that he's the #1 domestic terrorist in America. What do you say about him? Who's really wild out? Who's really taking countries by force? Who took heaven by force? Who took heaven by force? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what CERBONEDIDTR talking about? See? No. See? We're not gonna go there today. We're not gonna go there today. Dig within yourself and tell the truth about yourself. Tell the truth about yourself. Yeah. Tell the truth about yourself. Can you do that? London Bridge is falling down. That's what it is, Thai Eagles. First think of y'all mouth is racist, calling motherfuckers crackers and white boy. Man, white people have been calling black people niggas forever, okay? We didn't call ourselves niggas. We didn't call ourselves Negroes. White people did that. We didn't do that. Maybe they got the nigger from the Niger River. Maybe they got the Negro from us being a dead person, because that's what it means in Latin. The root word of Negro is necro, meaning a dead person. And white people made black people dead after the fact that black people were suckers to the white man. I'm telling the truth. You can take it or leave it. I don't care if you're Nation of Islam. I don't care if you're more science. I don't care if you're black Hebrew. I don't care if you're a Jew. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a Catholic. I don't care what you is. That's absolute truth, okay? Anything else? Anything else? The truth will set you free. Sometimes the truth will get you killed. Thai Eagles, sometimes the truth will get you killed. I'm just saying. Truth has consequences. And that's sad that the truth has to have consequences. Especially when you write about something. That's sad. Why couldn't a lie pay the consequences? So which one is worse, a lie or the truth? Saying that the truth costs you more than a lie. I'm just I'm just saying, Thai Eagle. Thai Eagle's in the building. Kenneth Hudson. No, you quoted wrong. It's truth will make you free. Okay, or they're talking something else. Okay. Damn, another lost brother. Hey, hope you wake up before you pass so you can see the real picture. Kenneth Hudson is talking about God's truth, not some man's opinion. That's what it is. Shouts out! Shouts out to Kenneth Hudson in the building. Shouts out to Kenneth Hudson in the building! Waka. Shouts out to Waka in the building. Media explosive cop killing to L. It looks like more. I don't know. Sorry, ain't got no water, you all. But the cop killed the kid, okay? Point blank. Point blank. Point blank. I don't even know why he ain't in jail yet, okay? I don't even know why he ain't in jail yet. I'm just saying. That's Waka. Wakan, Delise, Roz, Juneteenth. That's what it is. Shouts out. Thai Eagles. 16 Church. That was a bomb. The little girls. That was a long time ago. right? Yeah, that was a long time ago when they bombed the church, but they just shot and killed that 1-year-old black boy in the back seat. When did they stop killing? Dylan Ruth was a couple of years ago. He too did what? Shot up that church, okay? Yeah, Dylan Ruth, look him up, okay? Yeah. Just a couple of years ago, okay? And all of these deaths that are occurring at the hand of people. You know, here in Chicago, well, I'm not in Chicago right now, I'm in Milwaukee. But in Chicago, they had a cross burning in Grand Park. And you know who it was? Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, Father Flager offered $10,000 for the reward and conviction of whoever did that, but they got him. They got him. Racist. Stupidity. See, racism is stupid, man. Don't y'all get that? Racism is stupid. Now, when God come and wipe all us out, okay, blame yourself. When God come and wipe us all out, you know, blame yourself. But we understand who God is. Democrats started Jim Crow, fought against blacks. I understand Jim Crow. Democrats created the KKK. We all know that, man. Tennessee, we already know that. Yeah, we well aware of that. I'm trying to go back. Got it. Okay. Potentially inappropriate. Okay, got it. Stop grandstanding and murder. Carmelo shit right in hell. Okay. We're not gonna mess around with you, Taylor, okay? Shouts out to Taylor in the building, okay? Taylor, since you're here, Taylor Mullis. We thank you for being here. We appreciate your comment. We appreciate your opinion. Taylor Mullins, would you have thought that way if Austin Metcalf had killed Anthony Carmelo? Or would you have celebrated his death? See, that lets me know where you at right there. Would you have celebrated Austin Metcalf killing Carmelo Anthony? Because I know some white people across this country would have celebrated. They probably would have made it a parade like Juneteenth. I'm just saying. You know what? Taylor Mullins, we're not going there with you, okay? Seeing that you're here and you want to be a troll, subscribe, like, and share. And hit the hype button. Yeah. So that you will be notified whenever we upload videos or do a live. We want you here. We want to hear your comment, even though you're a troll. It's okay. You feel how you feel. Like everybody else feel how they feel. And like I say, seeing that you're here, Taylor Mullins, smash up the likes, man. Smash up the likes. Why smash up the likes? Because it helps the information get through the algorithm a little bit more. Gets the information out, seeing that the algorithm is the new Hollywood, okay? I'm trying to be famous for truth. I'm trying to be famous for truth. Not like the fallen stars that's on Hollywood Boulevard. On a Walk of Fame. Huh? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know y'all ain't gonna give me that one. Smash up the likes. History, still are. Kenneth Hudson. Is Zionists dividing us? Paul Mack, word. Robbie Clower. Shout out to Robbie Clower in the building. Shouts out to Robbie Clower in the building. Shouts out to Paul Mack in the building. Just Abigail. Happy Juneteenth, brother. Juneteenth was started in Galveston, Texas. Shouts out to you. Just Abby, if you're still here in the building, yes, it started in Texas. 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, when black people did not have a clue that they were free. And the devil didn't tell them. I'm just saying. Civil War, Civil War, Civil War. The reconstruction of Civil War. And what has been reconstructed? The reconstruction of the mind. Because we're all slaves now. How many hours you work a week? How many hours you work a week? With pay. And you still broke. I'm just saying. Put the blame where it lies. If Kamala had been president, Pampers would be free. Robbie Clower. Luke Skywalker. Ain't no humanity. Luke Skywalker, I have to agree with you, man. It's sad. But humanity is still here. Humanity is still here, man. If humanity was not here, imagine what it would be like. Jim Crow laws again. Slavery again. Black codes again. Yeah, black codes. Not white codes. It's about black people, but it's black codes. By white people. Whew. White America, that is. Dumb people. MAGA are dumb people. I knew he was going down when there was no black jurors. Yeah, you know that Ruby Jordan? Shouts out to Ruby Jordan in the building. Yeah, we knew that. It was a setup from the jump. And if you've ever been to Texas like I have, I've been to Arlington, where the Dallas Cowboys play. I've been to Dallas. Dallas is beautiful. Downtown, where they got the golden statue downtown. They got the big park. I wouldn't even call it a park because it's a business area. And they got all of the green grass that's there. And then when you go across the street from downtown, for what I'm talking about, you got the statue of the big eyeball. It's just a big eyeball. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you ever been to Dallas. And have you been to that, what's that junkyard? Cadillac junkyard. Junkyard Cadillac. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Smash up the lights in the building, you all. Trump supporters are pedos. They don't care about anyone. Well, allegedly they say, you know, he's in the Epstein files, which I'm hoping they get to so we can bring some justice around this place. This freak of the week is, this freak of the week is the president. We ain't getting no justice. Most people are going hungry right now. Well, they're not hungry forever. They're hungry for a minute. But they ain't got no place to stay. And how many billions did he ask for the country? From the country? From Congress? Austin is worm food. He ain't innocent. Who is that? John. Quit gossiping. You're enticing. Go tell that to those Austin supporters. Peace, not division. King said he don't want people to be recognized by skin color. No, we shouldn't be, but we are. Just think, when Europeans came to Africa, Kemet, Ethiopia, for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, for schooling and education, we weren't concerned about their color. Let me get a likes in the building, you all. Content of character. Yeah, but they don't care about the content of your character. If they did care about the content of your character, why are we still living in racism? When white people came over to Europe, there was no racism. When black people educated white people, there was no racism. When black people taught the secrets to white people, there was no racism. That's just history. That's a whole nother video. But I don't have to argue with that. I don't have to argue with that, man. Just do some more research. You have no self-control. If I wasn't black, I would have never smoked meth. If it wasn't for black, I wouldn't have never smoked meth. I don't know about that, John. But I know a lot of white people do meth, you know. Not unless you live out there in California, San Diego, San Francisco. But here in the Midwest and in the South and across America, even Washington State, many black people don't do meth, man. I'm sorry. Kennedy has the ability to ignore everything non-black are doing. The North didn't treat blacks the way they are. The North didn't treat blacks. They were equal citizens. John, what happened after the slaves were free? What happened after the slaves were free, Jake, was that they developed codes like, you know, Jim Crow. If you ain't working, send your ass to jail. And right now, they got a law in a lot of states that is against homelessness. And they send them to jail. And it's for all people right now. Not just black people, it's for all people right now. Slavery. It's because you do the same thing over and expecting different results. Who said he doesn't? Why ain't you preaching against black on black? Okay, Kenneth Hudson, I have preached on black crime. Black on black crime should be a felony. Kenneth Hudson, I preach on that all day. In fact about it, Kenneth Hudson, and for everybody that's out there in the chat room, if you haven't viewed the last 50 uploads that I've left on this channel, yes, uploads and videos, go check those 50 videos out. And then come back to me on my next live. And then, you know, maybe we can have a different conversation. That's right. Check out the last 50 uploads on this channel. THEMOSHOW Chicago. And if you haven't been to my other channel, MOPOWERZ here on YOUTUBE, go over there and get some more meat on your head. Where we did all of the hard work for you with the audiobooks series that we left for you all. Black Man of the Now, Stolen Legacy, The Demonology of King James, The Miseducation of the Negro, As a Man Thinketh, The Chronological Order from Alchemy to Wicca, From Babylon to Timbuktu, The Message to the Black Man in America, The Fall of America, The World's 16 Crucified Saviors. Get yourself over there. And if you are into traveling, most definitely get yourself over there because we take you all over the country. Yeah. New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Maine, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, the White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We take you there. And we did a video in front of the White House. Yeah, we take you to Philadelphia too. The Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Y'all better stop playing with me. Smash up the likes. We take you to the Georgia Guidestones before they got destroyed. We take you to the Whidbey Island ley lines. Yeah. Get yourself over there. National Civil Rights Museum, Black Holocaust Museum in Milwaukee. Yeah, the Black Holocaust Museum in Milwaukee. If you've never been to the Black Holocaust Museum, Get yourself to Milwaukee on the north side. I'm just saying. Yeah, we take you there on MOPOWERZ. And if you are into R&B, spoken word, old school gangster rap, old school hip hop, old school rap, old school spoken word, old school comedy, old school independent movies, get yourself over there to my last channel, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space, here on YOUTUBE, and check out the Chicago greats like Twista, like Shauna, like Do or Die, like Triple Darkness, like Psychodrama, like Mecca, like Big Taz, like Cadre, Lunatic the Messiah. Yeah, get yourself over there. Common, get yourself over there. Dion Cole, get yourself over there. Mano, yeah, get yourself over there. Even though Mano is not from Chicago, he did a show at the Rap Factory while we were there, and we had a great time with this performance. Get yourself over there. Yeah, Dion Cole once again, Diane Corder once again, Reggie Reg, Quintella, Snoop, the comedian, not the rapper. Snoop, the comedian, Quintella, Reggie Reg, Darryl Banks, Shari, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space here on YOUTUBE. And on your way out the door, make sure you smash up the likes. Violate it. Subscribe, like, share. Hit those condiments, like and share. Hit the notification bell to ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Thanks for viewing, you all. We appreciate that you're here, and we hope to see you again on the next live. Thanks for viewing. Peace out. Never ever give up on your DREAMS. That's my time.